Welcome back to another edition of the PV Agri Update. I'm your host, and today we're diving straight into last Friday's powerful meeting, 6 March 2026, which was almost completely taken up by the official launch of the Balemi Agricultural Survey. Bishop Paul Verin handed the floor to David Dickinson and Mannana Matima, and what they shared is going to shape urban farming conversations across the Vaal for years to come. First, a quick snapshot of the project. This was a true partnership between WiARM, Orange Farm Human Rights Advice Center, and Lawyers for Human Rights. David funded it through his WITS research grant, and together they surveyed 606 urban farmers face-to-face, using tablets and Google Forms. They ran survey days in multiple townships, mobile teams, pilot testing, and even turned waiting queues into mini skill-sharing sessions on composting and crop rotation. Now let's get to the highlights that stood out. Mannana opened by painting the picture of who showed up. Mostly women, many over 50, farming on small plots in townships and informal areas. Their goal: put food on the table for their children and earn a little extra income. Youth are still underrepresented, but WiARM is working on that. David then walked us through the land section. The biggest chunk of farmers are on reserve land, those big open spaces in the townships. Next come church, school and clinic grounds, which often come with fences and water points. Most plots are small and rights are mixed. Some own the land, many have free agreements, and quite a few have no formal rights at all. Here's the eye-opener: people are crying out for land, yet huge areas sit unused, turning into dumping sites. On water, another big one. Municipal supply, boreholes, buckets and hosepipes are the norm, but scarcity is biting hard. Farmers told the team that with better irrigation and reliable water tanks, they could produce so much more. Security came through loud and clear as a crisis. Theft of veggies, chickens, fencing and tools is everywhere. Personal safety fears also exist. The number one solution everyone wants: fencing. The report suggests we also explore linking community patrols with farmers to build trust. Produce-wise, people are growing a wonderful variety of vegetables and herbs, mainly for family consumption, with some selling at street corners. Bigger farmers struggle to find proper markets. Government support: sadly, the feedback was brutal. Extension officers are inconsistent, some play favorites, and local municipalities score almost zero. 95% of respondents said state support is extremely poor. Training needs: land rights and soil health came joint first. Water maximization, marketing, and even fish farming, which almost nobody is doing yet, were discussed as strategic opportunities. Mannana wrapped up with the challenges: land, water theft, lack of training, and weak state support. The way forward is clear: take the findings back to the communities, run feedback sessions, build partnerships, engage municipalities, and deliver practical help like soil testing and irrigation. The Q&A was lively. Scott Honig congratulated the team on the depth of data. Nancy Encube and Bayasu Poki Putu pushed the what now question: how do we turn this into real change for women farmers instead of just another report on a shelf? Nkosi Gola raised thoughtful points about power dynamics, funding transparency and ownership. David and Mannana responded openly, confirming the report is fully public domain and that the next phase belongs to WiARM and the communities. Bishop Verin closed by calling the survey groundbreaking and reminded everyone we meet again this Friday, 13 March. So there you have it, the Balemi survey in a nutshell. If you're a farmer, activist, researcher, or just someone who cares about food security in our townships, this report is a game changer. The full recording is now live on YouTube and Spotify, link in the description. Download the report itself, it's free, and let's start turning these findings into action. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What stood out most for you? Land, water, security, or the call for real community ownership? Thank you for tuning in. Stay rooted, stay growing, and we'll see you next week for more PV Agri updates.